Good morning, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is Friday. So it's been a crazy week because it's Easter. It's Christmas week. Christmas Day was Monday, Boxing Day Tuesday, and today's Friday. So we are fast approaching New Year. We are going to be having my Christmas with my parents, finally Christmas or New Year's Eve. Oh my goodness me, I'm all over the place. But we will get into that after today's item. It is not a bag. So I'm going to show you the wallet and then I'm going to explain what's happening after that. So today's item, I have shown you briefly before, is this beautiful 70s tooled wallet. It is absolutely gorgeous. This braided edging is, excuse me, I don't even think this wallet has been used. Usually there's a little bit of wear in these sections, but not a thing. There is some card slots, not a lot. We didn't use a lot of cards back then. Lots of pockets, little coin pouch, and a billfold area and a little ID section as well. Just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Oh, put the snap thingamajigger. So there we go. So why am I listing a wallet? If you follow me, we've discussed ad nauseum my little project. Well, my project has started. It has come to fruition and it is a green light go. I downloaded my first shop at the shed on Facebook last night and I got my first sale. I was so excited. I was working in the shed late last night and I thought, you know what? There's no time like the present. I haven't completed my shipping plans for Etsy yet, but my shipping on my leatherbag-lady.com is a $10 flat rate shipping up to $125. No, $100 on Shopify. And it will be free shipping after $100. And I've done that for both the US and Canada. We'll see, because I do intend to start using ShipStallion. It's the only way I'm going to be able to do this. Keep items affordable for you and be able to make a little bit of money. So the reason why I'm listing a wallet today is because I want to list some items that will help my customers get to that. It will be $125 on Etsy, just because the vintage items are typically heavier and I do a lot more. The prices are just a little bit higher on Etsy. But what I do want to give you the option of, and why I'm listing smalls now, is for you, if you're close to that $125 threshold, I don't want you to have to buy another bag, because the difference, I have very few bags at $45. I actually am shipping one out today. It's an eelskin bag. If I've got a bag at $45, there's a reason it's $45. It may have a little bit more wear. It may have a little bit more just something going on with it that is just, in my opinion, doesn't warrant the, average $68, $72 price tag that most of my bags carry. So in order to avoid making you do that, I'm going to try and have belts and wallets in the $40 to $45 price point, so that you could easily group the two together and take advantage of the free shipping if that's important to you. The US, I've gone from a $5 shipping to $10, and it's all Canadian. So for my US customers, you're getting a great deal anyway, because it will be then converted to US. So, a $45 wallet is not $45 to you. and $10 shipping is not $10 to you. But the shipping is just getting to be a little bit crazy. And again, a reason why I am going to ship Stallion. So I launched this video last night on Facebook, and I wasn't even sure that it went through. Now, do I have my little Leather Bag Lady, I think it's just Leather Bag Lady on. I do have a Leather Bag Lady Vintage on Facebook. That's not the one. That's not the account that I'm using. It's just Leather Bag Lady. And I do believe it comes up. Oh, my nose is running. I do believe it comes up. So the video was launched there last night. Again, not being a techie, I wasn't sure that I was able to launch it. And I've been having such issues with the internet here in my office shed. Was on the phone to Cogeco yesterday, and basically the little booster pucks that they sent us are a waste of time. I ended up having to use the hotspot off my phone last night, and even then, you know, it was starting to fail, and I wanted to do a couple of other things with Prime and whatnot, and this TV was from the trailer, so it still got the previous owner's profiles or whatever, and I was getting so frustrated. I just had enough of this internet crap yesterday. I really did. I've gone from Virgin, that I've had for 5 years and has worked brilliantly, to fiber optic. So we had somebody come in and install that. It was garbage. We called them. We back and forth with them, and then we contacted Cogeco. They came in, same thing, you know, line from the pole. I mean, pretty seamless installation, but we still had to wait in and all this, and it is no better, to be honest. The only reason we're keeping the Cogeco is because it's a better price for a period of time. Otherwise, I would have just said, you know what, just stick with Virgin, because, you know, I just don't, I'm so frustrated with why it makes a difference going outside. I mean, I guess I get it. Yesterday, I mean, Leather Bag Lady weather report. Today, the weather is really very mild. But it poured rain. It has been foggy and rainy since Christmas Eve. It's been really kind of crap. And yesterday was bad. So maybe that's part of it. I'm back in my shed today. I'm, you know, the TV is in the background. I don't really pay attention to it, but I need some kind of white noise. Otherwise, my brain goes places it shouldn't go. So it is really quite critical. It's almost a mental health thing, I think. It needs to be there. Music, I guess, could do it too. But I am learning so much from my YouTube colleagues. And I'm just in that zone right now where I need to up my game. And we talked about it a little bit yesterday. No more excuses. No more, you know, I just want to hang out at home. I have a job to do. I have like $80 in my bank right now. And I am not, it's very stressful. It is very, very stressful if you've ever been in this situation. But unfortunately, it's my own doing. And as an entrepreneur, it is a very scary thing trying a new project, especially when you're not sure how it's going to work. I could have been more diligent at the beginning of December. I could have been well on my way by now, but there was just too much going on and I just was scared. And yesterday I just thought, you know what? This isn't me. This isn't me at all. Where have I gone? So no, let's get it done. So I did. I got my first sale. I put a little extra in the package for this lovely lady. So it's all packaged up and ready to go to the post office. So I'll be doing that a little bit later. And I'm excited. I'm excited. So Thursday evenings, I think, is going to be when I drop this little project on Facebook and YouTube. Now, I didn't drop on YouTube until this morning, just because, again, the load issue with doing it in the shed is, it's troublesome. I'd rather take my time. It's going to be a learning curve. I'm not sure how it's going to, you know, what it looks like now is probably not what it's going to look like this time next year. I guarantee you that. But let's go on this journey together. The bags on my .com are not vintage. They are older styles. They are pre-loved. Every bag I own is handpicked and cleaned, refurbished, restyled by me. I take a lot of pride in my bags. I take a lot of pride in what I offer you. If I wouldn't carry it myself, then it doesn't stay. And I, you know, started doing the refurbishing, which I love, but it's a little tricky. You know, my water source is in the kitchen, and, you know, I'm in the shed, and I don't want to keep my materials in here in case they freeze. So there's a lot of moving parts to getting settled in this new footprint that I have. But I mean, the shed is working out brilliantly, way better than I thought. We're starting to get a little packed in here. But you know what? It is what it is. I've got to work on more shows. I'm going to just do a Thursday show for now. And, you know, my goal is to do 3 a week. And as I've said in previous videos, the 4 bags, 1 small, wallet, belt, whatever it will be, will stay on the new Facebook, YouTube bags for the week. And then I will move those into their respective categories, and a new set of 5 items will be listed. I'm watching Kristen D right now. Haven't watched her for a month or so. I mean, her videos are over an hour. She's wonderful. She sticks on task. You know, the dog is around and jumping all over the place. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, she openly says there's Dallas hair and whatever. And I don't know. It's just not my thing. But it's nice to see the dog, being an animal lover. And I mean, when the day comes that I get a dog, you better believe it'll be in the videos. So we'll see. That's years off. I'm not ready for that yet. But this is kind of where I've headed. So my online shows via Facebook and YouTube are hopefully going to replace my in-person shows. If you follow me regularly, you know how many shows I had canceled in December this month. It wasn't enough to be able to regularly provide myself with an income, and I am hurting bad now because of it. But like I said, I mean, I've got a little bit of money saved, and I'm going to have to use it, which just breaks my heart, but it is what it is. It's my own fault. I did not move quickly. I'm not really, I wish I was a little bit more of a go-getter. I mean, I am in some regards. My brain works 24/7, I think. I may not physically with my hands and feet work every minute God sends, but my brain is working every minute God sends. And that is the highs and the lows of being an overthinker. It is, it's a very stressful thing to be. But anyway, it is what it is. That's who I am. And being stressed about money is something that I've never really been to this level before. And well, I have, but it's been a lot of years. 2-3 years since I've been in this situation, that's for sure. So anyway, it is, as I said, it is what it is, and we will move forward positively. 2024 is the year of my business, and getting a little bit more positive with things that have not historically been plus points for me. And I need to get my mojo back. I need to get my enthusiasm back, and I need to get my just my get up and go back. I've gotten very complacent, back to the gym, back to my eating routine. I've been consistent with my Etsy and with my Instagram, but I need to learn a little bit more about how those can help me. I've been watching a lot of Gary Vaynerchuk lately. Haven't watched him for 3 or 4 years. As I've said before, he gets a little rah-rah. But that is about it. If you're still with me, I have some new subscribers. So welcome to the Leather Bag Lady channel. We are colleagues in vintage, and now we will be colleagues in just pre-loved. It's a tough world out there financially for a lot of people right now, but we like what we like. If you are fellow bag ladies and you just can no longer go to the mall and drop $350, $450 on, Kate Spade, Michael Kors, whatever, there are so many beautiful pre-loved bags. And the beauty of these pre-loved bags is 9 times out of 10, nobody else is going to be walking down the street with them. These bags are past seasons. They've gone in terms of their, I joke all the time about Costco jeans. Every freaking man I walk past has a pair of Costco jeans on. And that's not who I am. I think that's why I love vintage so much, because it is an opportunity to stand out. And you know what? Whether you like it or you don't, we like to stand out. You own a BMW, you own a Louis Vuitton bag, which I have a few. It's for a reason. And I don't think it's a negative reason. I mean, if you're trying to floss or whatever the term is, then okay, fine. But to me, it's individuality, which is why I love the vintage so much. But you know what? I'm standing here looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves of fantastic pre-loved bags that are probably 5 to 10 years old, 5 to 12 years old. So, you know what? They are still in beautiful condition. As I said, I hand curate all my bags. I don't buy box lots. We don't have thrift boxes here in Canada that I know of anyway. So it's not you don't know what you're getting. I don't like doing it that way. I want to be able to look at the bags, check the bags. I get screwed over a little bit. Let me show you a bag in question. So this is a beautiful dark blue vintage tote bag. The straps are very reminiscent of Dooney and Bourke, that lighter colored edge coat, but I didn't realize that the piping was all missing. So these are the kind of errors that I've been making. So I took the piping out and I trimmed it. Does it look fabulous? Not enough to be, on Etsy or whatever. But this will become one of my pound bags, my pound purses. And that is a section in my .com. Excuse me, I'll just put this bag back. That is a section in my .com. So there will always be 1 pound purse. And it is kind of a play on the dog pound. So these bags are beautiful bags. It's the pound purse is the bag I sold last night. The pricing is much cheaper because of the flaws. But in my opinion, they're still beautiful bags. And they could still give somebody a little pep in their step, just, for a little while. That's my opinion. Anything new to me, I'm excited about. I don't care if somebody owned it or what. It doesn't make any difference to me. But, and if you're of the same mindset, I think the bag I sold yesterday was last night was $35. But you know what? It's a bag I had. It has a little more damage, as I've said. But nothing, I would never sell you anything that was ripped and if there were damages like that, I guess technically the bag I just showed you was ripped. I would always tell you, I would always show you. And in my experience over the years, oftentimes people are looking for the price point as opposed to the perfect condition. This is a little bit of an experiment I'm doing. So it'll be interesting to see, because there are lots of inexpensive bags in the thrift stores, but they're damaged. And I know where the line is. I've been doing this long enough that I know where that line is, where it's like, yeah, no, that's ridiculous. Nobody wants to carry that. But I have been surprised where people have bought bags that are, I've had a perfect bag and I've had a bag with flaws, exact same bag. I don't get multiples very often, but I have over the years. And I've put the two of them online, one at a $65 price point because it's perfect, and one at, a $30 price point, $35 price point because it's got flaws. Exact same bag, the cheaper one has gone. So, a little bit of experimentation again, because this is the year of of my business. So got off topic as I always do. I was introducing myself to my new subscribers. That's what I do. I don't edit anything. I don't know how, and I don't really care. I've got enough computer brain shock as it is. I don't need to add editing to my list of things I need to figure out how to do. So one day I will get there. I think the number one thing on my list is my Instagram. I want to be able to flip the wording, because I had that Indian motorcycle messenger bag the other day, and I watched the reel and it's backwards, but it used to be on YouTube too. So I'll Google it. I'll figure out how to do. This TV and the internet thing has just really exploded my brain, and I need to just lay low for a little while. So if I don't speak to you before New Year, have a great one. More than likely I won't, because it is Friday today. So Nora, I know you're still with me. Happy New Year. Pauline, Happy New Year. Everybody, Happy New Year. Hopefully you're going to have a good evening. Be safe out there. And I will talk to you in the new year, I guess. Bye, everybody.